This morning we have local actor Steve Kidrowski with us, who is here to tell us about an event taking place at the ONALASKA Public Library. Thank you for being here, Steve.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Can you tell me a little bit about the event?
Yeah, tonight at the ONALASKA Public Library at 6 o'clock, we're going to be giving a presentation on the making of a movie. It's going to be about a 1-hour talk, and I've been in over 12 movies myself. I've done a lot of theater. So I'm going to give the details on how a movie is actually put together, how a film is produced, the logistics of going out and finding the locations, the actors, the script. The biggest difference between doing a play and a movie is a play takes place on the stage, where with a movie you have to go out and find all the locations of where you're going to film. So there's a lot more involved in between making a movie as opposed to a play.
Our viewers that want to go, what time should they be there? What can they expect? Is it, what days is it?
It's going to be tonight at 6 o'clock at the ONALASKA Public Library, sponsored by the ONALASKA Area Historical Society. And it's all free, and they can get there a little bit before 6 o'clock. And I'm going to have some still pictures from the sets, the movie sets where we made the films and that, so they can kind of look at all the stuff that's involved in making a movie. And I'm going to be taking some Q&A, talking about muscle memory, some of the tricks of the trade as far as being able to remember your lines in everyday life and how to get along and be able to remember all the stuff that goes on and how a film is actually produced and put together.
Do they need to register to attend?
No, they do not. Just show up at the ONALASKA Public Library. There's a lot of room there, and it should be a good time. I know a lot of people wonder about how a movie is actually produced, and I've been in a lot of different films. I was in the Fort McCoy movie, which was a Hollywood film, and that was filmed a lot of the scenes we made at the Hollywood Theater in downtown La Crosse. There was a lot of unusual stories about that happened. One of the movies, another one was called When They Fall. That was made mostly in Winona, and several of the movies I was in won what's called a Telly Award, and those are given out to independent films, and I've won several Telly Awards, and those are given out in New York, so it's kind of a fun time. You have a network of actors that you work with, and it's a fun, enjoyable time to make a movie.
How long does it typically take to produce a movie?
It takes about 6 months to make a movie. When the filming is in process, it takes, the film itself ends up, after all the process is done, is about an 8-hour movie, and then you have to edit it down to a 2-hour movie. And a lot of times, some of the movies I was in, we filmed the end of the movie first, because it depends on the availability of the actors and when they can be there on the set to film the movie. So that's a big difference between a movie and a play, is you're filming out of sequence, so you have to make the continuity is correct with the clothes that you're wearing, that you're wearing the right clothes in the right scene on that particular day.
So you have this award here. Can you tell me a little more about it?
Yeah, the Telly Awards are given out in New York for the independent films. I think the movies I've been in, I've won about 6 of them, and I've won 2 of them myself. And so sometimes I bring those along with a presentation so people can see. They're made by the same company that makes the Academy Awards, so they're a heavy award. It makes a good paperweight.
I bet. Will there be any events like this in the future? Is this your first time doing something like this? If so, why are you doing this now?
Oh, I've done many presentations. I'll probably be doing another one in the fall. I've done ones for the city of La Crosse. I've done acting for the La Crosse Police Department. They have what's called the crisis intervention training, where they need actors to depict certain people that have problems. So the police force knows how to train and help people, say they're suicidal or domestic abuse or dementia. I'm the dementia guy for the police department, so it's a lot of fun. So it's different kinds of acting, cemetery walks where you're depicting different people from the 1800s. So there's a lot of different events as far as acting goes, and it's just a lot of fun.
Is there anything else you would like to add? And then where can viewers find more information? Well,
another thing, it's just sort of a 2-part process. This Saturday at 1 o'clock at the ONALASKA American Legion, we're going to be showing one of the movies, The Last Bridge Home. It's probably my favorite film. And the movie and the film is fantastic. With the music is great, and the acting and the script and the writing is very good. And that's a free event also, starting at 1 o'clock at the ONALASKA American Legion. And we're going to show about an hour of the movie. Then we're going to have a little intermission time, and people can go get something to eat, something to drink, come back and sit down and enjoy the rest of the movie. And there again, I'll be taking Q&A before and after the film. So the Last Bridge Home at the Onalaska American Legion this Saturday at 1 o'clock. And it's free.
Awesome. Thank you, Steve. Thank you very much for being here.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Make sure to check out both of the events happening today and Saturday, did you say?
Yes, Saturday.
Yes. And if you'd like to find more information, you can find Steve Kidrowski. Check out the event. We will be right back after the break.